Welcome one and all, whoever may be watching this. This is part 18, I think, of Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition. We are storming the castle, and what I mean by that is we are in the vampire lair.
Okay.
I am pleased at the progress that this ill-conceived group has made. I had not thought such a thing possible.
What I'm going to do is deal with Bodhi now, who's the leader of the vampires, and then I'll have a look around the lair, because I just feel like let's get the main crux of the situation dealt with, and then I can spend 20 minutes doing not much of anything. I'm pretty sure I can come out and everything will be fine. I hope so.
No mercy for those who oppose us! Ultranon! I don't like the looks of
Feel
this!
the backhand of justice!
I'll hurt you if I have to!
I guess also what happens with vampires, if you're fighting them and you don't have negative plane protection, which all of my characters have by default because I'm playing on the story mode, the vampires can actually level drain you, and I think if you get level drained enough, your character can die. Okay, that's not where I want to go.
Your blood is rather inviting.
One ambush you have survived, but the battle is far from over. Find me upstairs in the room of blood and blades. Oh.
Surface dwellers can be so stupid.
Oh, maybe we have to come back down and find Bodhi. I don't know. Let's head back up then. I guess we get to explore the area right now. This is my third video for the day, so making a smashing progress.
If you say so.
If I do end up getting sick, I should have a good, solid number of videos.
No mercy for those who oppose us! I'll get you yet! Jacques. Yes?
Someone has Dispel Magic. Oh, I think that's...
For sure!
No effect!
It's no use! My weapon has no effect! It's no use!
No
My weapon has no effect!
No effect? You point. Is it now? I punch.
Okay, so Dispel Magic is only helpful for us. There is another spell.
Come where I can.
But it doesn't look like anyone has it.
Yes, Bill.
Okay.
No use. My weapon has...
Take that!
It's no use. My weapon has no effect. Weapon does nothing.
No effect?
Vito!
Things are going well for
Got it.
Okay, this bit is where it gets a bit fun. Or a bit funky. But it's all good because we regenerate, so whatever. So I guess these are kind of like spike traps.
a mortal.
Think yourself brave enough to stand before me? Perhaps bravery is not enough. Bravery, stupidity, whatever gets the job done. A galling response. Cattle such as you will spoil the herd. Your blood will remain stale on the stone of the floor when I am through. You are not worthy to be fed upon. For Mistress Bodhi, I will eviscerate you. She shall have tapestries of your sinew and bone. Come to your end. Gaseous form. I've never seen that before. Oh, bless. Okay, so... Oh, I remember how this works now. We have to go stab everyone in the heart, and that summons Bodhi. Right. We need to come back down this way.
I had hoped it would not come to this. But you are set on your path, aren't you?
It's nothing personal. Killing you is just business. As you were told, but by who? Employers that cloak themselves in shadow, disguising their motives. Do you know any less of me? You will say anything to try and talk me out of this. I will not listen. You may believe what I say or not. I have little concern about the matter. It would seem you are determined to make a nuisance of yourself regardless. Tell me, have the Shadow Thieves done more than promise? Have they delivered anything, or have they simply made certain you are always within reach? I imagine they are confused as to what their goals are. Have they said why they sought your service? Why they offered to help you? Their service has not come cheaply. I have paid more than enough for it. Have you? Was the gold so important to them? Or were you being observed, your capabilities mapped and charted? Ask yourself what you bring to the equation. Gold? Gold is never in short supply for long. Services? Possibly, but there are others that could serve as well. I trust them because it's convenient to do so. They know little about me. Do they really? Are you certain? What if their interest in you is more than simply mercenary? What if they knew full well who you are and what you are? You look surprised. I know what you are, Child of Bol. Irenicus told me. He might have learned more, awakened your power, but the thieves interrupted him. What do you know of my capture? I know more than your brain could hold in a lifetime. There is so much beneath your nose, so much that you do not see. Why, even Imoen escaped your notice. What did he want with us? What power did he speak of? Perhaps you are asking the wrong person these questions. It is irrelevant now, of course, as you will not be leaving here alive. I grow tired of this conversation. You have asked your questions and made your threats, and I have indulged them both. Now this will end. Fine with me. Let it end with your blood, and then I will move to Irenicus. There is much to be learned through duress. Such a curiosity you are. Come, let us both learn a thing or two.
What can I do?
Oh, I don't want her to cast that on herself. That's pretty useless. Okay, I think we're all pretty good and set.
Something you need?
Well, that certainly was educational. I have seen enough and I am done with you. For now.
You'll not walk away from me so easily. Oh yes, yes I will. I see no reason to finish this here. You can still be useful to Irenicus where he is. Fight on, I have seen what I have come to see. Oh, Aerie didn't even get to cast a spell.
Just give me a second. Ooh, that was smart. Oh my!
No, I don't dare to enter the pool. Let's go. Ah, perfect. Nice, Animan leveled up. Alright, we can head back to the Shadow Thieves Guild.
You must gather your party before venturing
Speaking
forth.
of my father has left me plenty of time to think. Perhaps too much. It is as if an ill wind has blown across my soul.
Why, what are you thinking of? I speak of memories that are best put aside, Chloe, lest they fester at my heart. I find sometimes, however, that I cannot. I remember when I first achieved the rank of squire. It had been a difficult task. My father had refused to be my patron, so I was no better off than a commoner would be. Most knights would not take me in since I had no coin to pay for my equipment. I had to prove myself. A knight by the name of Sir Blethen took pity on me and had me squired. I was proud during the ceremony and happy, but it was not to last. My father, Lord Cor, stumbled into the Order's headquarters. He was filthy drunk and full of rage. He began shouting at the knights, at Sir Ryan Troll no less, that I had been stolen from him, that I was a worthless and weak son who should not be in the Order. Sir Ryan Troll told him that I had proven myself, but the old man would hear none of it. They were finally forced to drag him out of the headquarters, kicking and screaming. Leave it to Lord Cor to stain the one moment of pure pleasure I was able to steal during my time in the Order, the one thing I had achieved despite his opposition. Bah! Should not let your father eat away at you like this, Anomen. 'Tis difficult, my lady. Since the death of my mother, my father has been a cancer in my soul, a force against which I have struggled for years to prove myself. Ah, but listen to me. What a pathetic knight I must seem, blabbering like a boy to you over such a thing as my father's disapproval. You must think me a fool, my lady. I think it's possible at this point, and sort of with his whole quest, that you can make him a fallen paladin and just make him ridiculously evil. I've never done that, but I get a feeling that that is the case, like just looking at number 3. I don't know. Anyways, no, I don't think you are a fool. Ah, you were kind to say so, my lady. Thank you.
I'm there.
There was something I was thinking about. That conversation made me think of something. I have forgotten though, so whatevs, Trevs.
You have been waylaid by
It's done.
It's kind of like by default anyone I attack takes acid damage. I don't quite understand it, but alright.
Death awaits you, but not I.
You really should reconsider. You know it's in your best interests. I have told you that I have no interest in betraying my guild. I do not believe your lies. I have heard the stories. Mere stories told to frighten you into staying with a dying organization. Why would they fear competition? Because they are weak. No, we have lost some members, but I have heard that many did not go willingly. Nonsense. They were as free in their wills as you are now. As you are now.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
As you are now. There, isn't that better? Whom do you follow now? Shh, yes, I know. I see you lurking about over there. I think it would be best if you moved on. No need in losing your life over something as simple as this. You, I know you. I fear you are in the wrong place at the wrong time, and certainly acting for the wrong side. This is the fate for all of you. Shall I make him dance? Yes, I think so. Attack them, slave. Attack those you would call sister.
Ooh, that was smart.
Right, I've got to level up Anomen.
Sure thing.
So, you've returned. My advanced spies said that you confronted Bodhi in her lair. Must have been a bloody affair.
It was. I destroyed many of her followers, but she herself eluded me.
That is of no consequence. That her guild was destroyed is what truly matters. We should see a decline in the disappearance of our members now. You have done well, and for that I am grateful. We had a deal, and I am certain you are eager to see it fulfilled.
First must come a mission of sorts. I certainly hope you can see beyond it. We should not dwell on the old when the new is so threatening. It was the Shadow Thieves that attacked Irenicus in Walkeen's Promenade. We have followed you ever since then. You were in league with him? No, he was fighting hooded figures. I am sorry, I have not been fully honest, but we had to be sure you were not working for him. I assure you that we are still on the same side. We knew of your capture almost as soon as it happened. Very little occurs in this city that we are not aware of. We paid little mind. Even though it was done outside of the Shadow Thieves, we thought that a simple kidnapping was not to be concerned of. But soon after that we started losing people. That was when Bodhi appeared, though we did not know her name at the time. Members were threatened or seduced into her guild. None were seen again. We still don't know where most are. Even her cadre could not have fed on them all. By chance a body was found in the sewer, leading us to Irenicus and his strange dungeon. We battled and lost, but the cowed wizards took him, as you saw. I saw your efforts. It was a slaughter. We must take partial responsibility for your loss of Imoen, but our chief concern was Irenicus at the time. We still don't know why he killed our guild members. So we followed you. You were the only living thing to emerge from his prison. We watched you every step. We watched your every step and made sure you would be close to us. So you wanted someone to lead you to him. So much for charity. We had to be sure. We could not let an enemy into the guild when we were so weakened. In truth, your gold was much needed as well. We thought you could lead us to him, and you can. You seek Imoen and Irenicus, and we seek answers. They were taken to the same place, you see. The cowed wizards took them to the one place mages in Athkatla truly fear, a place where their power is stripped and examined, their minds laid open for study.
I have heard it called a residence for the magically deviant, but mages just call it Spellhold. It is an asylum where people are sent to disappear.
Then it is a simple matter of retrieving Imoen from this place. You must realize that it is not as simple as launching an assault. Spellhold is a fortress asylum designed to hold mages and other talented people. I am concerned many there are deservedly. Yes, of that I am certain. Some must deserve it. Have you some insight into this place? I did not mean to suggest anything contrary to what Mr. Linvale was saying. Just that some must deserve it. It seems such a brutal place. Not that I have ever been, but I have heard of some of those confined there, not unlike your Imoen. Can it be so cruel a place? The island it is located on is under its own rule, and even the cowed wizards are not certain what becomes of those sent there. No one wanted to be associated with it once it began. It is difficult enough just to book passage. That is what your gold was for.
Once on the island, you will be on your own to contend with the asylum defenses and with the pirates that run the place. Return with Imoen as you wish. Kill Irenicus if you can.
I am ready to go there. No more time can be wasted. Let's set sail.
Excellent. The ship awaits. Good luck to you. I hope we all find what we are looking for.
Awaken, child. It is time for another test.
Oh, please. I can't take this.
Patience, Imowen. Soon it will all end.
No! Don't do this! I don't want to die!
Silence, dog. You have no purpose but to die by my hand.
Incactus pulca imperium.
You are nearly ready for her, Imowen. She will be pleased.
This shall be your ship to the island. The bulk of your gold purchased your passage, as well as the silence of the crew.
Though a silence more symbolic than anything, as you may well find my men a boisterous lot at all hours. I encourage general revelry.
The personal habits of your crew are your business, Captain. Just as long as they perform as they should, and deliver my people in good time.
Never a fear nor worry should cross your thoughts this eve, my lord. I've travelled this sea a good many times, and I foresee no troubles.
Then let us proceed to introductions. Chloe, this is Captain Simon Havarian. He and his ship will... Mr. Havarian, what is your ship called? Ah, the name changes as do the winds, mainly as I never seem to affix the plate with the proper resin. She is called Galante for now, until whim takes me elsewhere. As for the voyage, heed my words, Chloe, as there are dangers to the sea you may not be aware of. I'm all ears, Captain. Yours is the voice of experience, and I will listen. A sudden squall or hidden reef could prove deadly to the unwary, though we are more likely to encounter pirates of ill repute. That is why I have included some protection for this voyage. Protection? I was not aware of such plans. The captain should be consulted on all such matters. Certainly, I am providing an extra crew member, one that will attempt to improve the overall safety of the voyage. This is Syme. She will be staying very close to you, Simon Havarian. For your safety, of course. Of course. I shall make certain that, should we be surprised at sea, death will not come from a surprise source. Do I make myself clear? As clear could be, my lady, though I am not sure I approve of your tone. I assure you nothing untoward will happen during our crossing. Syme shall also advise you, Chloe. She is acquainted with a few of the inhabitants on the island. Then we are fully staffed and ready to sail. Best we get underway as soon as possible. Disembark, my lord, and we shall sail away. Hold fast, the journey begins.